Every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 42%. Whoa, they just got a bigger market share. It used to be 35, now it's 42% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. Think about that. They have almost half of the transactions nationwide go through Optimal Blue, a division of Black Knight. So what are mortgage rates doing? I don't have the data for today. It's too early. I've got yesterday's data. It's about as accurate as you're going to get. Don't have APRs, how many points paid or received, but I do know that yesterday, OBMMI, the conforming loans locked at 6.372, down just a little bit. Jumbo loans locked at 6.555, and they were up, but not enough to talk about. 30-year FHA loans, 6.323, down a little bit. USDA loans, rural areas, generally no down payment, 6.362. Those were down. And my favorite, because you have to earn this one, you don't get to just apply, that would be the 30-year VA loan, 5.918. That was down a little bit. That's where they locked at yesterday. Let's take a look and see what's happening today. The 10-year Treasury down 4 basis points. 10-year Treasury is dropping while Jay Powell's increasing the Fed funds rate. Does that make any sense? The S&P 500 is down 38.56. Mortgage bonds down 34 basis points right now. That means interest rates, the bond is up 34 basis points, which means interest rates are down today. I like that idea. Why? What's happening? Well, the market is digesting some of what Jay Powell had to say, but the market is also seeing home prices are on the rise again. This is from a Black Knight, just reported that home prices rose 0.5% in March, following a 0.4% rise in February. Home prices have clearly reached an inflection point and are back on the rise once again. Not just getting this data from one source. Here's a list of some of the most prominent appreciation reports. Case-Shiller up 0.2 February. FHFA up 0.2 in January, 0.4 February. CoreLogic up 0.8 in February, 1.6 in March. Black Knight up 0.1 in February, 0.1 in January, 0.4 in February, 0.5 in March. Do we want to believe Zillow? Nah, we'll leave Zillow out. But see that every one of these are up. Now, last year, real estate values were up. Again, these are national numbers. You got to talk to a local real estate professional to find out what your area is doing. But nationally, the numbers were up for the year. The last half of the year, they were down. Some instances, very minimally. But we're seeing they're already up this year. The Fed funds recap, or the Fed meeting, we know that they increased interest rates by 25 basis points, those idiots, determining whether additional firming policy may be appropriate, laid the groundwork for a pause. Powell denied rate cuts this year, but the stock market says we're going to have 3 of them. Who do you believe? Job gains are robust, unemployment low. We've already dispelled that myth because the CEOs of the biggest companies in the country, the Fortune 500 or the S&P 500, have all come out saying they're looking at more layoffs than they are hirings. We told you that. And they said the U.S. banking system is strong. Did we already talk about that this morning? Yes.
You know better than that.
Jobless claims. Well, we got a strong economy because even though jobless claims are going up, rose 13,000 to 242,000. 4-week average still above 240,000. Continuing claims 1.805 million. Those are people that have been out of work for a longer period of time. Maybe they don't want to go to work. Largest claims. Number 1 this week again, California, 44,000. U.S. productivity and unit labor costs. U.S. productivity in Q1 fell 2.7%, caused unit labor costs to rise 6.3%, does not help corporate profit margins, and the bond market gave back some of their gains as higher unit labor costs can cause wage-pressured inflation. Jobs report is coming out tomorrow. We saw that ADP was better than expected. I would not be surprised to see a miss from BLS tomorrow. Just throwing that out there for you. And I'm not in Washington. I don't get the reports in advance. So just throw that out there for you. That is the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the products, the programs. Do you have a phone? 800-306-1990. Just make that call. Self-employed, no problem. 1099 income, no problem. DACA, no problem. I-10, no problem. They've got them all at Geneva. Give them a call, 800-306-1990. 800-306-1990.